So we start out with Tasha, who has a maid of honor, a best friend who's not communicating like she used to. Jess. They've been best friends for 8 years. Wow, she even met her fiance through Jessica. They're friends and co-workers. Okay, are they hunching? But she missed out on wedding dress shopping and didn't call to tell her, just didn't show. Yeah, she's stripping the fiance. She ain't showed up for the bridal shower, nothing. This is a defunct maid of honor, rather an AWOL maid of honor. So she thinks maybe it's because she gave me some money for my business to start it up, and maybe now she's jealous, but she don't know what's going on with the heifer. So we're going to get to the bottom of it. Let's see what these actresses have cooked up for us. Because the vampire episode, I felt they could have done a lot more with. Him going to Tamar Braxton was kind of priceless. So we start staking out Jessica's house. So now we do what we usually do. We follow the heifer. Courtney's got on her hat cam as she goes into a plaza. She's getting her feet done with a friend. She just wants to get away from Tasha's drama. She doesn't want to see her walk down the aisle until they've hashed some things out. But what? What? However, she's being toe twins with another heifer, whining about the cost of the bridesmaids' dresses. Don't ever sign up to be a maid of honor. Don't worry, I won't. Investigation day 2. The heifer goes to a gas station. She getting out in a high heel boot, and she gets a call while she's in the gas station. Complains about a headache, and of course she picks up marshmallows, oil, and whipped cream. Ain't nobody picking that shit up from a mini mart. You go to a grocery for that. And why was she in boots with the heels and the fur? This shit don't make no sense. God, we still stalking this innocent woman, because y'all ain't got no business in her business. So she putting her shit in the trunk with a ring light and is headed to the backyard to mind her business. But of course, we gonna put our camera over the fence and see what happens after the commercial break. Oh, Lord, watching this on mute really is good for my nervous system. God, we got Bambi getting married this season on Love and Hip Hop. Kirk finally got a haircut. God, I will see y'all tomorrow for Love and Hip Hop. I can't wait. So we follow the heifer to the bar. We done looked at her online shit and found out she's selling feet pictures. And that's fine. That's nothing to expose. Let the heifer make ends meet. The toes can chip in. So we have the fiance telling Jessica that Tasha's mad at her. So it looks like they're not hunching. Oh, he asked her, when are you going to make more content? You could be a star. I could be a manager. Oh, God, he in on it. Oh, the wedding is off. Talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Don't think they can get on the good foot. Not with these feet. Ooh. Everybody's living a double life. Now this is the mess I want to see. So the white woman run and tell that. Oh, God. So now we got to break Tasha Hart. Here you is. It's your best friend and your man. Let me start heating up my quesadillas for basketball wives. So they tell her, and she get to crying. At least Tamar's wig looks better today. Oh, Lord, so now we see the content she was filming in the backyard. She was squeezing mushrooms with her toes. Just feet. With just your man. So Tasha's like, I don't really care if she'd sell them Tootsies. However, I can't believe my man's involved. Pimping piggies. Get your ball. Do I look like a Muppet? You're a snuffleupagus. You're a snuffleupagus with a botched nose, heifer. Lord, so now she's like, wait a minute, my man knows? So the heifer crying, and Tamar's like, you got to see this thing to the end and call them on their double life and your new strife. God, so now this guy is saying that the best friend's feet are wifey material, The thought about you pointing those toes all night. You can pop that foot. Foot. Oh, he wants her foot. Her foot. Tamar said, do you know what a foot is? They ain't never had any issues. They had a good sex life, but not a foot sex life. Foot. Bronx. Come here. We don't know how far this has gone. So Jess and Steven are both living a double life. You can sit through the foot. This dog is like, he's a nut. So we gone ride out and catch these people in the hat. Oh God, we gotta have a decoy. Lord, these people love a decoy so damn much. Decoy. We gotta have a decoy. Bronx, are you gonna be their decoy? You could be a great decoy. You're so cute. No one would suspect you. Oh, God. She said, you were my sister, my strength, and my pride. Well, your sister's stooping your man. She's giving him the foot. God, so we got the decoy in the club. Oh, God. Steven's like, let me rub them feet for you. Girl, they rubbing feet. Oh, you rubbing feet and serving drinks. Don't rush in there. Call the public health department. You got feet on your hand and then doing food. But they bust out the car. Girl, she run in trying to do something. And of course, it's the struggle with security. We have this every episode. So she running the restaurant. Security, of course, stop her. Her friend, what are you doing at my job? I've been trying to get in touch with you. So you got cameras at my job? At least somebody finally acknowledged the cameras. And so then the therapist goes over to the cheating fiance. Why are all these cameras here? Because the cameras aren't on the feet for once. They're on your ass. We're going to get to the heart, or in this case, the toe of the matter. So they got to take Tasha out, and Tamar telling the huzzy. So he tells them they found out about the foot. It's just support, arch support, which. Oh God! So now you created a foot page, so you could afford the wedding dress that was $300, and then her man became your number one client. Both of you ain't. I'm sorry. You let him your foot. I really do love this show because I did not think I would be screaming foot at 7:57 p.m. on a Monday night. But here we are. Foot. So now the best friend is saying the wedding is overpriced and nothing's happened with him. She ain't giving him the foot. But he has been spending money on the foot. He is going to get that foot. Oh my God, Tasha, why are you humiliated that your man's hunching on your friend's feet? She got a tight foot? You didn't even know he wanted a foot. You would have given him the foot. Oh my God, MTV needs its ass whooped for this. But this is the improv I want to see. So now we all sit down. Tasha said you may as well have gotten some sex from her, some real sex rather than foot. He's saying it's just something that I'm into, but it's her best friend's feet. Sorry, that's foul. Oh my God, he kissed her foot before. He said he's not having sex, but you need to reevaluate the relationship. He said feeding ain't cheating. I had to put my hand on my heart. Feeding, it ain't cheating. This is what we need. This is the reality that we've been craving. Completely unself-aware. Feeding ain't cheating. Nene Leaks, this could be your protege. Your proto-foot. He's been $500 for a video. $500 for a video. He said he want them feet oil. He be putting in special requests and marshmallows. Oh, and the gummy worms. She said, I didn't know how to tell you I couldn't afford your wedding. Sound like you don't want to go. You just want to party with his foot money. I'm genuinely happy for you and I love you. Girl, you gave this man your foot. But I can't do this. I can't be your maid of honor. It's beyond me right now. Is it beyond your acting skills? You can't keep a straight face anymore? Oh, she said to her man, you humiliated me. He said, I didn't tell you to bring the cameras. You humiliated yourself. She said, I'm trying to retire. I don't want to retire as a glorified bartender. I want out of this provincial life. So now she mad at her man for coming between her and her friend, but that's not your friend. So she said this was a chance for me to get back all that I poured into you, my investments in your businesses when I took care of your kids. So now the best friend gone big and bleed. Girl, so they browbeat her into making up with the damn heifer. She still gave your man the foot. You need to get rid of them both. She took money out of your household. She ain't shit. The way she hugging her with this brutish face, she ain't feeling it. Yes, I'm so glad she's saying she saw an opportunity and she took advantage to make some money and catch up on a bill. Not even a bill in Capitol Hill. She should have talked to me. Maybe I could have helped her myself. Instead of her giving my man the foot for a fee. He said, I guess I should have talked to her more. Should have asked her for the foot. So now we've got the ending. Is she friends with both of them still? She moved on. The engagement is over. She hasn't cut Jess out of her life. Oh my God, why not? But she's still giving out the foot. I'm sorry, there's no way I could have a heifer like that in my life, giving my man the foot for money. I don't mind if he cheat in peace, but don't take no money out of my household. Well, that was the shit, and I'm gonna see you soon for something.